Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and today we're going to take a look at a pair of very special field boots. I had these done by Blazing Wonders, and this is, they did a lot of adjustments to the last to make them fit my feet. They fit beautifully, and you've got these really cool laces. This is kudu leather on the top. This is beautiful hatch grain on the vamp. It's a faux cap. It's hand welted, but it's very, very tight. This is hand stitched here. They even did the hand stitches on the inside of the waist. You can see that that's really hard to get into, but they did do that in the typical way that they do a waist. A very hard bevel on the waist with that great shape. Now, no toe plates, but I don't really need them because I don't wear my my boots that much. Very interesting heel that can be replaced easily and is a big piece of rubber for good wear. Now it is tapered here, which is not usually the style that I like, but I like the way it came out here. The strap on these, the pattern is very different. You know, normally they're cut out here like a little wide, and then they come in before they go up. This is just a really flat piece, but it is very, very clean. It's very interestingly done, and they have the pull tab integrated in so it doesn't stick up above, and yet is really secure so that you can do it. It's also just a little bit off on the line, which helps you see that this is something that was just done by a person, not a pattern cut out with a machine and put in that way. This line here, the way this is sewn, very interesting interpretation that they did there. I like the way that is. That's part of the reinforcement here for the facing, because here this is all unlined and so not reinforced anywhere else. So love the way that this came together. They really did a great job. I like the way that this last came out. I spent a lot of time picking out the last that I wanted to have on this shoe. Now, let's talk a little bit about that. When I do MTO shoes, one of the things you'll hear me talk about a lot is getting to choose the last. And I had a conversation with some shoemakers over the weekend, and they purported that it's really hard to take a pre-cut pattern, and think about it, if you think about mass-produced shoes, they do a pre-cut pattern, they assign it maybe 3-4 sizes, and they just last that pattern over the last for the right size, and that's how they make those shoes. But if you change the last, they might have to readjust the pattern, and that's what they were purporting. So they wouldn't give last changing options in an MTO program that they're considering doing. Now, it's a tough discussion because, you know, I'm asking them to think about doing things in a new way that they've never done before, and they're looking at it from a way of how do I make sure that this is something that's mass produced so I can still push out 5,000 shoes a week and not lose any momentum, because obviously the momentum that I have is driving profit margin for them because, you know, fixed amount of labor, more shoes equals better margin, right? So it's an interesting discussion, but something that is not applicable when you're talking about small shoemakers who are really working on one pair of shoes at a time, not trying to get through as many pair of shoes as they can at a time. And Blazing Wonders is a factory. They have a number of people that work there, but they really do, especially on the hand grade line like this, they do take their time, and I believe that it shows in the beautiful quality of what they're doing. I mean, look at that stitch density here. I don't know if that even shows. I'm gonna push this over here, see if I can get that to come in, because this is just gorgeous. I'm gonna make the cover picture just on that stitch density because I really want you to be able to see it. So go back to the cover and look at it there. But these are really, really high-end, well-made shoes, and I believe worthy of a special look.